Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a fun look using Milani's Ungilded Most Loved Mattes palette. This palette is really pretty. It's subtle and cute. There's really not much going on as far as like tons of color. It's really just your everyday kind of like neutrals, pops of color here with the pink and the orange color, but for the most part a nice, subtle palette, not too crazy. I figured I'd use this palette today. I have a look in mind that I want to recreate, kind of like, it's not going to be exactly the same, but I definitely want to kind of use this look as an inspiration. So this look is done by Complexions by Maya Michelle, and I follow her on Instagram. You guys should check her out. And this look is a video. It's actually a screenshot of a video that she did on her Instagram page, and this like look is so pretty, and I love how it has like depth in the inner corner here, but also some like liquid liner going throughout her eye. I thought that was really cute, so I wanted to kind of recreate that today. So first I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, and I'll be right back. So now I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer base on, and I'm going to go in with this palette, of course, and I think I'm going to start with the color called Salty Caramel. I'm going to take Salty Caramel on a Morphe M514 brush, and I'm going to apply Salty Caramel right in the front here in my crease area. And I'm going to basically start with this area because we're going to build that like definition that she had right underneath the liner with shadow. So I'm just going to add this color Salty Caramel in the front, and then I'm just going to work on blending this out. Next, I'm going to take this color called Toast of the Town, and I'm going to take this color Toast of the Town on a Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to use this to blend out the first color, Salty Caramel. Next, I'm going to take the color called My Daily Latte. Using the same Morphe brush, I'm going to take this color on the edges of Toast of the Town as well, just to further blend. And then I'm gonna go back in with a color called Salty Caramel, and I'm just gonna bring this color back to life because it did get a little lightened by the lighter colors. And now I'm gonna go back with that color called Toast of the Town, and I'm gonna blend that out on the other half of my eye here. And I feel like I want to keep like this area light because in the picture she kind of like darkened it here in the front, but kind of left it pretty light and natural back here. And although I'm not doing it exactly like hers, I still want to kind of mimic that in a way. So I'm gonna kind of just take this color Toast of the Town and blend it out on this side. Next, I'm going to take this color called Not So Vanilla, and I'm going to take this color on a Morphe R37 brush, and I'm going to use this color to kind of put on the brow bone here a little bit, and then also just blend out the color My Daily Latte as well, or Toast of the Town, blend out Toast of the Town with this color Not So Vanilla as well on the edges. And everything so far is blending out really nicely and smooth, and I'm really liking this palette so far by Milani. I want to say this is like the first time I'm trying their palettes. I use a lot of their like blushes and lip products, but I think this is the first time I'm actually using one of their eyeshadow palettes. Next, I'm going to take this color called Cinnamon Spice. I'm going to take this color Cinnamon Spice on a Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to use this to deepen the inner corner here. So I'm going to take just a smaller brush because I don't want this darker color to kind of go everywhere. So I'm just going to blend it out here in my crease and then blend it up a little bit. And next I'm going to be taking this color called Cocoa Bean, and with the same brush I'm going to be doing the same thing, just deepening up this inner corner here. Next I'm going to grab ColourPop's At Forest Sight in collaboration with Raw Beauty Christie. And I'm going to take this color called Let It Rain. I'm just taking a black color. You don't need to use this specific black color, but I'm going to be taking that color a little bit because I do want it to be even darker than this, just a little bit. And I'm going to take that color Let It Rain on the same Morphe brush, and I'm just going to add it even lower because I really don't want this black to take over, but I'm just gonna start a little bit lower than my crease just to kind of work my way up. I also love how warm these tones look. Like, I really love, if I'm gonna do like neutral colors, I love warm neutrals, not really cool toned neutrals. So I really love how warm this is, like making my eye look. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue to blend this black into the brown. And now I'm going to like kind of cut crease it because the way she has it, it's kind of like definition and then liquid liner. And then the color in between the liquid liners is just a little bit lighter. You can tell that it's not exactly the same as this inner corner. It's a little bit lighter, so I want to kind of separate that for sure. And I'm going to take a makeup wipe really quick to help me kind of like guide where and like cut where I want it to be. I'm not going to go all the way down because she kind of covers this part as well with the liquid liner. So I don't think I need to like go too low. I'm just gonna go about here and then just cut it right above my natural crease so the liquid liner won't be hidden. Now that I have that done, I'm going to kind of redefine it a little bit by adding some more of those darker tones. So I'm gonna go back in with that color Cocoa Bean first with that same small Morphe brush. And I'm just gonna kind of place it on the edges. And then I'm gonna go back in with this black color from the ColourPop palette, and I'm going to do the same thing. And going back in with my makeup wipe, I'm just going to get rid of the shadow that got on my lid. And I'm going to take some of that Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, and I'm going to use my MAC Cosmetics 248 brush to apply this eye primer, but I'm going to take this to kind of define underneath my eye here. So now that I have that done, it looks really, really cool like that. But I'm gonna actually do something a little bit different than her. In this little section here, she kind of has it like a little, like pretty much almost like her skin tone here, a little bit darker. But I'm gonna keep it like really bright. So I'm gonna take this color Not So Vanilla from the palette, and I'm going to set the base with that color. And then I'm going to go back and take this color, Toast of the Town, and I'm gonna go back with that color and kind of blend it into the cut crease here and also into the Not So Vanilla color here as well. And now we're almost done with the top. We just have to add the liquid liners. So for the liquid liners, I'm going to be using a few shades. I'm going to be using Freck's Lid Lick Partywave Fluid Liner in the color, maybe the color is called Partywave? Yes, the color is called Partywave. Again, I'm going to use the Freck Lid Lick Fluid Liner called Partywave, which is like a dark blue liquid liner, like a royal blue. Really pretty. It's gonna be my first time using this, so I'm really excited to try this out by Freck. And then I'm also going to use the Beauty Creations liquid liner Pastel Please in the color Moonstone, so that we can have some like a contrasting blue color there. And then I'm also going to use a white one called White Cloud by Beauty Creations. And I also have this like kind of like, what is this, like a minty green color. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one, but I figured it would be like a nice accent color as well, since it's a little bit different than what I need. But I'm going to start with this one first by Beauty Creations, the color Moonshine, because she has a little bit of that going across her lid here at the very bottom by her lash line. So I'm going to start with that one first. I'm going to come right back to this color because I'm going to take a different color. So next I'm going to take the Freck one, the dark blue. So I'm going to start a little bit above where I need to be because this part is where it loops and I just don't want to start there because I'm not sure where I'm going to loop it yet. So I'm going to start a little bit above, but I'm for sure going to place this on the crease line. So now I'm going to go back in with Moonshine, the lighter blue color, and I'm going to put this right on top of the dark blue. I have to be honest and say that the Beauty Creations one is kind of clumpy. Like I've been using this for a while and I feel like the more I've used it, the clumpier it gets. So it just doesn't make it as smooth as it could be. So now I'm just going to clean up the like light blue color, the Beauty Creations color with the Freck color, because some of the light blue color did get on the Freck liner. So I'm just going to go back with the Freck liner and clean it up. Next, I'm going to go in with the Freck color again, the dark blue, and I'm going to start the loop with this color. Now I'm going to go back in with that light blue color from Beauty Creations, and I'm just going to use this to clean up any little mistakes I've made with the blue, the dark blue liner. And then I'm also going to use this color to do the loop around the dark blue. Last but not least, I'm going to be taking the white one, which is called White Cloud from Beauty Creations. And I'm going to be filling in some spots with this color. So I'm going to do the loop inside and over. And then I'm probably going to add some on the outside as well a little bit. Okay, so it's looking pretty good so far. I'm just going to add a pop of color with another liner. I'm going to use the Beauty Creations Pastel Please Oh Pop color, and I feel like I'd rather use this one because this one's probably a little too close to like blue for people to notice a difference, so I feel like this one will stand out even more. And I'm going to be using orange for the bottom anyway, so I feel like it'll still like go with the look and everything. So I'm just going to put this just a little bit underneath the blue here and maybe on the inside, but we'll see. And actually I'm going to add one more pop of color. I'm going to use the same brand, Beauty Creations Pastel Please liquid liner in the color Yellow Fluff. I'm going to put it on the inside next to the white. Okay, I have the top eyeshadow done finally, and I'm going to do the rest of my face and I'll come back for the bottom. Okay guys, I'm back with my face finished, and I'm going to be taking this palette and I'm going to do something very similar to what she has. It seems as though she has like orange on the inner corner, orange on the outer corner, and then pink in the center, so I'm gonna pretty much do that. For the orange, I'm gonna go in with the color called Sienna Sunset. I'm gonna take Sienna Sunset on a Morphe M507 brush, and I'm going to start by putting this color right near my inner corner. I love this orange color. It's like a burnt orange. It's not as bright as I thought it was gonna be, but it's still very pretty. And then I'm also gonna put this on the outer corner of my eye. Now I'm gonna take this pink color called Smell the Roses, and using the same brush, I'm gonna add this color right in the middle here. I didn't really leave that much space for it, but it's okay. I'm gonna just pop this right in the center. And next I'm taking the colors No Not So Vanilla and My Daily Latte, mixing those together and kind of putting them on the outer corner here. And next I'm gonna actually take the Milk Makeup Tattoo Stamp. This is the star one. I'm not sure if Milk makes this anymore, but I know ColourPop has one too. ColourPop has a QT mark and it's like a star stamp as well. ColourPop might still have it, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna use this to mark the inner corner of my eye. I've never really used these, and I feel like why not, you know, for this look. It's really fun, so I'm gonna use this and put it in the inner corner here. And next I'm going to take 2 eye pencils. I'm going to be taking the MAC Cosmetics Chromagraphic pencil in the color Genuine Orange. And I'm also going to take ColourPop's gel liner, cream gel liner in the color Good Reef. So I'm going to start with the Good Reef color, which is like a nice like pink. And I'm going to put this in the center where that pink is. So right about here. And then I'm going to go in with this one by MAC, and I'm going to put it right where the orange is, like that. And now I'm gonna put on some lashes and some mascara, and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really love how this look came out. This palette is really, really nice. I really like this palette a lot, especially the brown tones. I definitely plan to use this like more often because I love brown tones that are very warm and that go really well with my skin tone, and this is like perfect, I feel like. The only thing I wish that it had was a matte black eyeshadow color. You guys know I really love when I can really get deep with my tones, so if they had black, that would just really be like the perfect palette for me. Overall, I love this palette. This palette blended out so nicely on the eye. Didn't have any problems with the shadows at all. And then the liquid liners, I wasn't really doing like a review for these, but I would just say like I really like the Freck one. This one just glided on smoothly. I love how it kind of like dried down matte, and it wasn't sheer. I really don't like when liquid liners are really sheared. It's like I can't really do much with this, but this one you could layer it and it just builds really nicely, and it wasn't clumpy at all. But I noticed that with the Beauty Creations, these are really pretty. I love the felt tip brush on it, but when I first got these, they glided on smoothly. It was really liquidy and nice, and it was very pigmented. It wasn't sheer at all, but over time I've noticed that they just get clumpy and the liquid kind of like clumps up. So that's like the only negative thing I would say about them, because it makes it hard for you to use it smoothly and glide smoothly and have straight, nice, crisp lines. But other than that, I really love how everything turned out. Don't forget to check out Complexions by Maya Michelle. She is really amazing at what she does. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Also, before I go, I forgot to mention that I chose not to do false lashes because I just felt like they were going to cover the hard work that I did with the liquid liners. They were going to cover it too much. I know you could probably do really basic, simple lashes, but I'd rather use mascara and just really clump up my natural lashes than to use really natural false lashes. So that's why I didn't put any on, because when I kept putting a few pairs on, I just was like, it's just covering up the way like you can see like this top part. So I just like, whatever, I'll just go without and just use my real lashes, but with mascara, kind of like what she did in the picture. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you. See you guys soon. Bye.